Hi, all. This is Carrie Lee. I'm the PHL Pre-K Contracts Manager. We're joined by representatives from the Commerce Department. Shan Ma is the Director of a Small Business Tax Program, and Melissa Williams, the Director of Mayor's Business Action Team. They're here to share some information with our PHL Pre-K providers about the Business Tax Prep Program. So I will throw it over to them.
Thank you, Carrie. Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here with you all. My name is Shan Ma. I'm the program director for Philadelphia Free Business Tax Preparation Program. So as we all have heard, there's been a recent change to the BERT tax. So historically, Philadelphia's businesses making less than $100,000 in gross revenue were exempt from paying the BERT tax. But that exemption has been eliminated due to a legal challenge in court. So starting from 2025, anyone engaged in business activities in Philadelphia must file and pay the BERT tax. And this is also where our programs comes in. This service is designed specifically to help business owners navigate the recent BERT change by providing free assistance with filing for business tax returns on the city, state, and the federal levels. So, if you're a Philadelphia based business, whether you operate a brick and mortar or home based operation, as long as your gross revenue is under $250,000 and you're not a nonprofit organization or engaged in property rental and leasing type of business, then you are eligible to sign up for the program to have your business tax returns filed at no cost to you. We currently contract with 19 tax professionals throughout the city, and these tax professionals, their services are available both in person and virtually, and many of these firms provide services in multiple languages, including Spanish, Mandarin, Russian, Ukrainian, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese, Arabic, Laotian, Portuguese. We have 11 languages available. And we match businesses with tax professionals based on the business's preferred language, their geographic location if they request in person assistance, as well as each firm's capacity. And the application process is simple and straightforward. If anybody is interested in applying, you can either visit our website at businesstaxprep.fishtechnologies.org, or you can scan the QR code, which will take you directly to the application page. So now I am going to demonstrate the application process. Can you all still see my screen? Okay, so this is the landing page for the application. So first off, you can see services are available in multiple languages. For the purpose of this demonstration, I will be using English. And then if you're interested in applying, you just hit apply now to create an account. Oops, I am right now signed in as a program manager, so I need to sign out first. All right, so the first portion of the application should take no more than 5 minutes. Business owners will be asked to provide general information to gauge their business eligibility. If they are eligible, they will be prompted to provide additional information so that we can make the match. So I am going to put my email address in there, password. So one thing that is really important to know that when you're signing up for this program, you must use a active email address because for each account that you create, we will send you a verification email to confirm the registration. So now I'm going to log in to my personal email so that I can click the verification link so that we can move forward. All right. So now as you can see, our application has moved on to the next step, which is answer basic information about your business to determine eligibility. Um, I am going to business name. And also the other thing is for the demonstration purpose, I am creating everything in the staging environment. So this is just all fake data. If you're interested in signing up for the program, please make sure that you're opening the correct link. So this one, I'm gonna call my business Shanshan's Cafe. I'm gonna provide my name with your phone number. Is your organization a nonprofit? No, I am not. And if I am, I wouldn't be eligible for this program. Entity type. Let's say I am a single member LLC. Or if you do not know what your entity type is, you do have the option to choose I do not know. And once you're matched with a tax professional, they will work with you from there. It's also asking me, are you a new business filing for the first time? Let's say, yes, I am. And it asking me my estimated total revenue. Let's say it is between, let's say it's $120,000. Industry type, since it's a cafe, so I am going to be choosing the food and beverage industry. Business address, I will use our office address. Business address is same as my home address? No, it is different. So everything is filled out. I am going to click on continue to see if we can move forward. Okay, so the system is asking me to double check everything is accurate. And then click the checkbox, confirm, and submit for review. As we can see, since we are eligible for the program, we are prompt to provide the additional information so that we can best match you with a tax professional. Now, however, if you're not eligible for the program, this screen will flag differently. It'll tell you you're not eligible for the program, and then it'll let you know the reason why. So the location, this is auto-populated because the address I previously put in is in the center city. But let's say I live in North Philadelphia and you will be able to change that. And the language, let's say I actually prefer Mandarin, and you can definitely change that as well. It's also asking me, are you referred by a tax professional within the network? I am not. However, for any business that heard about the program from a existing tax professional that contract with us, you will answer yes to this question and then choose that specific firm that referred you to this program. So let's say I am referred by Shanshan Ma CPA firm, so this is where I would select their name. But let's say no, I heard this on the news, then you just answer no. And then the next question, what type of service do you need? Since we're a new business filing for the first time, I will select single year filing. And if you have back taxes that maybe you need help not only filing for 2025, but also for 2024. So you have the option to choose multi-year filing. How many employees do you have excluding yourself? Let's say I have one full-time, one part-time, so that counts for two, and that's not including myself. Next, it asks me, do you maintain records of your business income? Yes, I do. It's a cafe, and I use a POS system. So there are different ways that, different options that you can select. So for us, I am selecting the POS system as my method of record keeping. And it's also asked me, do you maintain records of your business expense? Let's say, yes, we do as well. I write down everything, I track everything on a spreadsheet. Or if you use a bookkeeping software, you're able to select that as an option, or manual tracking, or others. What type of service do you prefer? Let's say hybrid is fine with me, either in person or virtual. I don't really care. So I'm going to choose hybrid. How did you hear about this program? As I said earlier, I saw this on the news. So I'm going to choose City of Philadelphia newsletter. And also there is a text box over here. This is optional for business owners who may want to elevate any challenges early on and communicate with the tax professionals or the program team. So you do have the option to provide us the additional information here. We also ask for demographic information, and this is entirely optional. This information will not be used for any unrelated purposes. It is solely for reporting purposes, and it will not impact your matching outcome either. And submit application. Ta-da, we're in the business portal. As you can see, we're enrolled in the free tax prep program, and this is a business portal. There is a pizza tracker that show you at any point of the application exactly where you are, because we want to provide as much visibility as possible to the business owners. And you will also know what the next step is. So we run the matching algorithm on a weekly basis. And once the business is matched with the tax professional, the tax professionals have up to 10 business days to reach out to the business owner to initiate a intake meeting. And also, we provide business owners with a documentation checklist even before they're matched with a tax professional so that they can start gathering information that may be asked by their tax professional so that you can get things started on your side. And if you need any help or have any questions at any stage, you can either email our program team at businesstaxprep@phila.gov, or you can call the Mayor's Business Action Team at 215-683-2100. So this is the entire application process. I am going to stop sharing my screen. And before I hand it over to my colleague, Missy Williams, to talk about the additional commerce programs, I wanted to ask, does anyone have any questions about the free tax prep program? Okay.
Just a quick
We still
question.
budget. Sure.
So we know the tax deadline is coming up. Is there like a deadline to that the application is closing?
No, so the program is available to businesses all year long. And
Ooh,
if let's say somebody sign up for the program like beginning of March and their deadline is March 15th. So once they're matched with a tax professional, the tax professional can actually file an extension, which is paid by the city. And so there's not really a deadline for the program.
that's great. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm going to hand this over to Missy Williams, who is the director for Mayor's Business Action Team.
Hi, everyone. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather today, but I'm just going to speak about some programs that we have for daycare providers. And I can also get you a PowerPoint at a later date with all of our programs on it. I'm going to also introduce Natasha Carter really quick. So I was thrown into this position when Abri Muhammad left, but I am luckily passing it off to Natasha. Natasha has been working in childcare for how many years? It's over 15 years helping open and close daycares. So you are in great hands once I step away. But it's going to be maybe a 3 to 6 months process where we're just like softly handing it over to her. So I'll get into the program. So we have a storefront improvement. Daycares is able to get that, and that's for like any like your signage, paint in front of the doors, lighting in front of the doors, the electric gates, the electric windows, and it's a reimbursement though. It's up to $10,000 for a corner property is $15,000. We have cameras. Every business is available for cameras up to 75% off. Some neighborhoods get 100%. That just depends on the crime rate. The high crime rate, they get to 100%. We have now in-store is now opening up to daycares, and in-store is a forgivable loan. A business has to stay open for 5 years. So if you stayed open 5 years and 12 days, it is forgiven. Now, if you close before the 5 years, then you do have to pay back, and that's $50,000 to $100,000, and that's for like equipment, if you want to do remodel on inside, anything inside, in store, take care of that. We have neighborhood streaming fund. I just helped the daycare on Ridge Avenue get that, and that's $50,000. That's like the easier version to in-store. Because in-store can be, I always tell business owners, if you need something immediately, that is not in store. In store can take anywhere because it is a loan, so it has to go through underwriting. It is a tedious process, but I have done it many times with the help of Shan Ma. Yeah, she is the best. But the neighborhood streaming fund is the easier version to me of in store. So I had helped the daycare, like I said, on Ridge Avenue. And what she's doing is she's expanding to an after school program. So she knocked down a wall, and with the grant, she was able to do those repairs. We have Creole. Creole is, I always tell people, if this is the business for you and you're sure of it and you want to promote ownership, Creole is a program where it helps you purchase the building up to $350,000 loan. They'll give you a $35,000 closing cost. Am I forgetting anything, Shan? Oh, PBLN,
Yeah, an
right?
emergency
PBLN.
grant maybe?
Which one?
Emergency grant?
Oh, so we have the emergency grant, and that is like I just had a daycare and it caught on fire. So we were able to go and get her a $20,000 reimbursement. So that grant is up to $20,000, and it's for anything like if you had a civil unrest, if it was something like I had a landmine had broke on Girard Avenue and it flooded the basement of a business, and we were able to get him money for those damages. If, like I said, if you had a fire, if you had a break-in and say they broke the emergency gate, they took your register, bust the windows up, like the plane crash, we were able to provide those businesses a grant up to $20,000. We also had PBLN, and PBLN, it's for businesses that we know that businesses sometimes don't have traditional taxes, so these are lenders that willing to take that chance. So basically, if you need $30,000, $15,000 will be a loan, $15,000 will be a grant. And then we have the Catalyst. So I love the Catalyst because a lot of these programs are in restricted areas. Where the Catalyst, you can be anywhere. You have to generate revenue up to 200,000, Chin. $200,000. You can't exceed over $200,000.
2
250.
million
2
for
million. 2
Catalyst.
million. 2 million. And you could be anywhere in the city. You could be the far northeast, because I know District 10 doesn't apply, doesn't, meet the requirements for a lot of these programs. You could be in Center City and you can apply for Catalyst, and that's a grant up to $50,000. Any questions? Okay. Thank you.
We did have one in the chat. Are these
Okay.
programs available for family or group providers who their businesses are in their home?
No. So you have to be a brick and mortar. You have to be on a storefront or on a commercial corridor. Yes.
Thank you. And do you have like flyers or anything that you could
I
share with
absolutely
us?
do.
Okay,
So what
great.
I'll do is
Yep.
I'll get the PowerPoint from IM and
Mm-hmm.
I'll send it, I can send it directly to you.
Mm-hmm. That would be great.
I'll
Yep. We
send it
can put it on
directly
our
to you.
newsletter.
And if you ever need me to like give you any literature, I can just drop that off to you as well.
Okay, perfect.
Okay? Mhm.
Does anybody have any questions? All right, well, I think that concludes our webinar. Thanks so much, Shan Shan and Melissa for joining us, and
You're
providers as
welcome.
well for joining us today. We look forward to more partnerships, and if you have any other opportunities, we're happy to be able to share that with our PHL Pre-K providers.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Carrie.
All right,
Have a
thanks.
good
Have
one.
a good
Bye,
day.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.